This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore.
Right now, you have two types of conservative related to Taylor Swift. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. You got your Sean Hannity types. I'm going to play a clip of him, which kind of is reading the tea leaves. He's seeing the painting on the wall, or whatever the metaphor is. The writing on the wall. The painting on the wall. Idiot. He sees the writing on the wall. He sees that to pick a fight as a political party, as a political movement, with the most popular pop star on the planet, a near billionaire, someone with resources and time and motivation, especially if attacked, to have a hand in encouraging people to go vote. He sees that it's a problem to be attacking her. For the most part, I mean, he's taking part in the pile-on from conservatives. But I'm gonna play a clip here where it's almost an admonition for people to calm down. It seems it's almost like a reasoning with Taylor Swift. And then the other side, the other element, I said there's two. There's that, and then there's just your straight-up clown show, Jack Posobiec, the Pizzagate guy. Remember Pizzagate? There was a child abuse ring in the basement of a pizza place here in DC, a place that doesn't even have a basement, and people were whipped into such a frenzy that some maniac from North Carolina drove up here to Washington, DC, and discharged a firearm in an attempt to save the children. That's Jack Posobiec, who's now mainstream Republican. They lean on him as a thought leader in their movement. Dipshit. And there's him who says, we don't need Taylor Swift. We got Ted Nugent. we have Kid Rock. We have John Voight on our side. We don't need no Taylor Swift. Anyway. It's going to be one of those. Here's Hannity almost being somewhat reasonable, except not, and you'll see why.
Or maybe she just bought into all the lies about conservatives and Republicans, that they're racist and sexist and homophobic and xenophobic and transphobic and Islamophobic, that Republicans and conservatives want dirty air and water and a total ban on all abortion with no exceptions. If she believes all that, she is believing a lie, because those talking points are simply untrue. Now, I'm just saying, maybe she wants to think twice before making a decision about 2024. Here with reaction.
Can I give you some advice, Sean Hannity? Come on. Bring it in, brother. Lay off the makeup. Look, I know you're on TV. I mean, I don't have a makeup team, obviously, but I know you want to be a little like Donald Trump. You don't have to be that much like Donald Trump. Maybe change the shade of the foundation there, orange guy. And that's coming from somebody who's pretty orange, right? All right. Maybe Taylor Swift, just bought into all the lies, the total lies, these fabricated lies about the Republican Party, that they're racist. Who would think that? Who would think Republicans, who are systematically oppressing the vote of black populations across the country, that they're racist? Who would think that the Republican Party that specifically attacked the Detroit vote, the Philadelphia vote, and the Atlanta vote, three largely black areas, who would think that they were racist or homophobic? All the attacks on Pride Month and the Pride flag and the boycotts against Target. Who would think Republicans are homophobic or xenophobic when their guy said, we're going to have a Muslim ban, transphobic? Your leading thought leaders in the Republican Party saying we need to eradicate transgenderism. Yeah, who would think that? Islamophobic, again, going back to we have to just cease all Muslims from entering the country. A Muslim ban. Who would think that you are Islamophobic? That's crazy. Just second guess yourself, Taylor Swift. That Republicans and conservatives want dirty air and water and a total ban on abortion. The reason she would think that these lies are true is she watched the news. She's listened to any number of several of your members of Congress who prattle on about these things constantly. Your Marjorie Taylor Greens, your Jihad Squad, Lauren Boebert. But overall, this is like please, if she believes that, she's believing a lie. I hope she'll give some thought to it before she endorses Joe Biden. There's some panic here, is there not? I mean, it's couched in a defense of the Republican Party as though there's some altruistic, decent organization and not the largest, most effective white supremacy organization on the planet. That's one type of conservative. Your second type of conservative, again, Pizzagate guy, Jack Posobiec. And here he is saying, we don't need Taylor Swift. We got Ted Nugent.
Wellness movement, the millions watching back TV, when we do the podcast, when we do War Room, when we do human events, right? That's who we got. And so that's who we have to go to war with. And so when it comes to winning these elections, we have to understand the new game. And when I talk about Taylor Swift, I say it's so obvious to me. She's the perfect vehicle to go to those low propensity white liberal women to say, I need you to come out. I need you to come out for what? What'll be the issue? It'll be abortion, right? Abortion will be the issue. You need to come out. You need to get out on here. And we can all see it. I'm sorry? I hope you're right. I hope you're right. But unfortunately, I have to live in the world of what's, what potential threats could be out there. And the indicators and warnings right now are going off the charts. That of course, she, came out as a Democrat in 2020. She attacked Marsha Blackburn in 2018. She's driven out voters using her social media presence in the past. And so it really seems like all the indicators are going. And then, of course, take my word for it, the New York Times has already said that the Biden administration is working on what they call the Taylor strategy. So again, it's not about her as a person, it's about the machine that's around her and how they can use the power of her celebrity. And people have said, well, wait a minute, Jack, celebrities have always gotten into politics and it doesn't really matter. Yes, it matters now because they changed the system of voting. Right, because they changed it to ballots, because they changed it to, and by the way, we can do this as well. We don't have a Taylor Swift on our side, but you know who we have? We have Kid Rock, we have Ted Nugent, we have influencers, right? We have all these people, John Voight, we have people that can come out and use their audiences, number one. And I want an army of Scott Presslers at every Kid Rock event and every Ted Nugent event. And I hope, by the way, and I need to talk to those guys about this because I've got this idea that maybe we even ask them, you guys mind doing a little tour later this year? Are you doing anything this fall? And I don't know where, but maybe I could think of a couple of states like, I don't know, Arizona, Georgia, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, to have them running around Nevada, of course, Nevada, please. Yes, of course, right here. So it's all about operations right now. It's about, they've got their operation. It's a great operation, right?
I mean, look, a political party lives and dies electorally on a new segment of voter. Because, like it or not, older people, through attrition, just through the natural aging out process and dying, they don't hold the sway they once did. And the Republican Party is filled to the gills with this age, this demographic of voter. So if you can capture a new voter, it's good for you and your candidates. So Jack Posobiec, Pizzagate goof here, is saying that don't worry, we got the young vote. We don't need Taylor Swift. We got the young vote. We've got this new segment of voter because of all the fans of Chris Rock. All of the Ted Nugent music fans, all those kids who are all up on the Ted Nugent, the damn Yankees fans. Wasn't he in damn Yankees? I don't know. Anyway, and then the Scott Pressler guy, who's the long-haired dude with the cowboy boots with jeans tucked into him, who travels the country registering voters. Who knows what kind of efficacy he's bringing. But this is bananas and really does demonstrate the two camps right now. And even on a third watch there from me, even Jack Posobiec, the Pizzagate goof, is hedging a little bit. He's saying, well, she's not a bad person. She's just being brainwashed and manipulated by this organization. Anyway, so stupid. What do you think? I'd love to know. I would invite you to this conversation. You can call, leave me a brief voicemail, 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me. I'd love to hear from Jack Posobiec fans. Daily@dollemore.com. If you want to help support this work, this independent media, which is important more now than ever, click the join button below. See what's involved in becoming a channel member for $2 a month. Hit the super thanks button or go over to my Patreon page, patreon.com/IDoubtIt podcast. Follow me on social media. I'd love to see you there, and I will see you next time. Be genuine. Take care. One another.